Welcome back to my channel, Libra. Many thanks to my existing subscribers and welcome to my new subscribers. Quick reminder, these are general readings. You're all at different stages of life and you're coming to different conclusions at different times throughout the month. So please allow for some lag time if it doesn't all resonate in the month of May. Okay, so this is the part 2 of the Libra May 2021 readings. I did do another video last week with regular playing cards for May, and as promised, I'm following up with the oracle cards, and then in the next video I will be doing the Rider-Waite deck, which is more specific week to week money messages on career, money, and finance. So first out is the Five of Keys, and this is from the Akashic Tarot by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. So this is an excellent start to your reading with wishes fulfilled. There is a sense of change on the horizon, Libra, with clarifiers, with the Six of Wands, and we also have the Tower, not to be alarmed by that one, as well as the Four of Cups, and then we have the Seven of Wands, we've got the Star, we've got the Moon, the Queen of Swords. I pulled quite a few because I wanted to know specifically what we were looking at. Ace of Cups, Hierophant. I'm just going to stop it right there and continue on with the card of wishes fulfilled. So this card really is about just that. It's the equivalent basically in the Rider-Waite deck of the Nine of Cups. So some kind of wish fulfillment is coming through for the month of May. But I do feel because we've got the Six of Wands, the Victory card, and it is also next to the Tower card. I feel this achievement is really taking you by surprise. So despite having put in the work and, really put your foot forward and maybe looking for an opportunity or a job opportunity or some kind of unexpected gain, but either way, something is starting to meld together or mesh together for the month of May, but there's also an unexpected gain or opportunity that is presented in this month. And not only was it in these cards here in the Akashic Tarot, but it's also repeating itself further out and with the same card combination with the Tower as well as the Victory card in the other Oracle deck that follows this. So it really looks like there is a poignant message here for you, Libra, for the month of May. So again, it looks like you will or you have attained some sense of the first stage of a dream or something very close to that first stage of a dream or a wish that has meaning to you in the month of May. Sorry, I don't know what happens to my voice every time I do a reading. Anyway, a goal is offering you a new, fresh start for the month of May, or a way that you're looking at something is broadening your horizons, and you're really seeing a better way of doing things. Something is opening up for you, and however that resonates for you, you're surprised and you have reached this milestone. You've reached some kind of a milestone of sorts here, and this really is just an all-over surprise for you. So again, with all the clarifiers for this card of wish fulfillment, I feel that there has been a lot of inner and outer struggle toward this gain in the direction of your dreams. So not only is it allowing you, for this offer of a new job this month, which I feel for some of you, you are getting this new job. But again, there's that back and forth energy. With the Six of Wands and the Tower, again, I feel that's the unexpected surprise here. And with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands, definitely a defensive nature. But again, I feel like you've gone back and forth. There's been a real emotional struggle for a lot of you in trying to get past yourself to be able to go forward. But you are arriving at that point with the Star. So again, there's more creativity, and growth that's coming through. Emotionally, your feelings are less inhibited internally. I don't say externally because I feel for this month, there's still a lot of withdrawal or protection from you around others or your ideas at this time, but you're feeling more capable than you thought you were in manifesting, in comparison to previous months. But overall, there's more creativity and growth that's coming through. And emotionally, I feel like you're feeling much better. And this is allowing you to really open up to your creative spark. So I feel that, again, that feeling less inhibited is it's a big part of the reason why you're able to draw in more ideas this month. That's what I'm saying. And that you may be including more resources or contacts with people that look up to, whether that's on the internet, just in researching, or if it's support teams or support in terms of your ideas, from friends or family, however that looks for you. I just feel like there's some kind of idea exchange to further build or networking, but you're really just very much inspired this month overall. And there are some cards that indicate that you're really drawing attention to yourself with the star and with that Six of Wands energy as well. So again, something you're doing or creating may be really standing out this month. You're really feeling good about yourself, and again, in comparison to previous months, I sense that you're feeling a job is well done. There's a sense of pride for your commitment to whatever it is that you set your mind to with your goals, and whatever you've been putting out there or presenting is now being well received with that star card and the moon energy. Again, with the star card, next to the moon energy, obviously you're overcoming something here, but with the moon card and the Queen of Swords, this is where I feel that you're still, making sense out of something that previously was unclear. I'm also, this is the Cosmo Tarot deck as well. I should just throw that out there. But again, I just feel like there's still some kind of a cutoff energy. Sorry, and I should mention the Cosmic Tarot is Norbert Loesch, which is these cards here that I'm using. But as I said, with the Moon card and the Queen of Swords, I just feel that you're still really guarded in terms of how you're communicating with other people. I don't feel that you're maybe being as open as you could be, but I would say it's a safe bet just for the time being. But I still feel that with that Moon card, maybe the reason why you're still feeling a little bit guarded here is simply because you are getting some clarity with the Queen of Swords, but there's still some things that you might still be working through this month that, are just making you feel a little as though you need to hold back on some level. Instead of communicating all of your ideas or your feelings out there. But anyway, either way, you're still feeling much more self-sufficient and very, very, very intuitive this month. And certainly with all of the good energy and, intuitively, getting downloads from spirit, and the divine is able to really help guide you along this process. So I do feel you're putting a lot of this energy in, for some of you, in an entrepreneurial way. So for those that are connecting with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups, which follows the Moon card, and the Queen of Swords is the Ace of Cups, I feel that this is really, you internally feeling freer in some way that's allowing you to expand, but you're still really guarded externally with others. With that Moon and the Queen of Swords, you're just not opening up with others. As I said, you're not being overly personal or, revealing a lot of anything that's really maybe expressing anything too much about yourself. Maybe you're confining what it is that you're revealing anyway, is what I'm saying. I just feel restrictive energy around that. So again, I feel many of you are hiding your feelings or keeping things fairly surface with most during this time. But we also have the Hierophant card. So the Hierophant, and also followed up with the Eight of Swords, there's a sense that someone is breaking the rules to a degree, not in a harmful way, but it's not doing something in a traditional way. So I feel that this is really something that's very unique to you that you're bringing forward. So whether you are someone who's looking for employment and you do things in a very non-traditional way, or you did something in a non-traditional way to be able to obtain that employment opportunity. But again, for others that are more entrepreneurial, there's a really unique skill, either way, that all of you seem to be bringing to the table that is coming from a very wise, strategic mindset, and that you're utilizing, all of these skills toward this journey ahead. And it is allowing for the Three of Wands, and that's also followed by the Hanged Man. So I feel the Three of Wands and the Hanged Man is you finding practical solutions to your problems or any obstacles that you're encountering this month. But over the long term, what you're doing is going to be bringing in rewards, because there's a real sense of commitment to your goals this month. And also, for others, you're at that crossroads where you're making a decision to start over and go in an entirely different direction. Maybe with a project or an idea that you had, you're revamping it, rerouting things, maybe bringing in new people. But there's a lot of take charge energy with all the wands, and you're using your foresight to really carve out some real achievement this month. But either way, it's bringing about a lot of options with the Seven of Cups. So the fact that you do have so many options might be giving you a little bit of anxiety. I mean, there's a little bit of a back and forth energy emotionally for you in the month of May, but I think that's just because you're going through some surprising elements, and then you're having to deal with, how to counter or how to go forward with something that you weren't expecting. But either way, they're positive changes in this month. So we also have the King of Swords coming in, and you are representing yourself here. You might also be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or another Libra, but with the combination of the King of Swords and the Empress, I feel that you may be dealing with a very educated person that's coming forward. This might be somebody whose words are really impactful for you this month, or impacting you in some way this month. So there could be some degree of, as I said, an emotional fluctuation around a partnership or a coupleship, however it relates around your stability and your money, where there is one person who is dealing with things from a very logical, practical perspective and maybe a little cut off or emotionally distant. And the other person is a little more heart-based or emotionally driven with the Empress. But I feel like you're celebrating this month with the Three of Cups. So you're definitely feeling some kind of support in some way, over the month, where I also feel that you're taking some time out to rest and, really enjoy what it is that you have done. We also have that Three of Pentacles coming through here. So it looks like either you've had a team of people, or you've had support, or you've had some kind of networking that's been going on. It might be that you're moving into a job for those that have, been looking for work and get that job or choose that job. You're moving into a teamwork situation. But for others, you're really honing in your craft, and you're gaining some kind of teamwork as you go along here. So it may not all, show up in the month of May, but certainly the energies are starting to come through in May that may be unseen, but you are aligning yourself with people and starting to connect in ways that will play out over the course of the year, that will show that there is some real teamwork and some real gain on those levels. So even if you don't feel supported at this time, I feel it's going to be opening up in your favor down the road here. But the energies are still playing behind the scenes, but they have started in the month of May. So you're planning and you're tending to the details. Again, there's recognition this month with this card as well. I feel that you're really strongly connected to your work as well. And you're really passionately going forward with a lot more optimism this month. So overall, there's a real desire and even more connection to this path that you're on. You're really establishing more and more and more groundwork. So the card that follows this is the Akashic Library. So this is certainly an amazing card for anybody who is in, writing, publishing, literary pursuits. It really encourages you in this direction, and it is also a card of manifestation. But it's also about being able to manifest in a new way. So you're able to delve deep into your own intuitive process and draw on that sage wisdom and creativity and direction that comes through from the connection to universal energy, and you're allowing it to guide your inspiration and your way forward. But because of this heightened intuition, you also have learned lessons that you're able to yourself write in the same record of the divine Akashic history. So you have been on this heavy journey in the last while, and what you're learning and what you have learned, what you've gained, is now a wisdom in the universe for others to draw upon, and that will help them to further learn as well. So you're strongly able to bring things into you at this time. So be very careful of your thoughts this month because what you repeat, you create. Your imagination is highly attuned this month. This is a good month to write clearly down what you want to achieve and let your mind build up the potential. So writing down the directions of, writing down the small steps that you might need to, just to keep it clearly in your mind in case you deviate and fall down a path where there's a day or two where you feel like you're a little more negative. At least if you have something written down and all of the steps to go forward, you won't get caught in a snag because you'll have everything that you know has to be done for that day or that month. So again, with this card, the Akashic record, it suggests letting yourself be led as well to, certain art or certain books or something that really speaks to you. You want to allow, for example, a book's page just to fall open and then look at whatever word it falls on, or just allow a phrase or something to speak to you. So you're looking at something on more of a less contrived basis and a little more on the intuitive side to see where that can take you or what ideas come through with that. So we also have the King of Keys, which is following that, and this is also an excellent card. It represents an entrepreneurial man. This is someone, or it could be a woman, but either way, it is someone who is very goal-oriented. This could be yourself or another. But this can also indicate that there's a promotion for those that are involved in a work situation, or it can be, employment that is better than what you were doing before. So it does suggest career achievement and income that will increase due to a shift this month related to any of these opportunities. So it's a shift that's occurring this month that is going to allow for some kind of increase, whether it's in May or a little further out, but it's a shift of some sort that is going to allow for a very lucrative opportunity for you. We also have the Six of Forces, and this is about tapping into your power and knowing that this month is a time where you are strongly inspired and there is an unexpected gift that's coming in from the universe. You're tapping into your archangels this month, which would be, and I should mention with that, with the Six of Forces, you definitely have some kind of a new beginning here in terms of money, and definitely a lot more inspired with the King of Wands. So I just wanted to clarify that. But we also have Archangel Michael coming through, and we also have Archangel further down, in the other deck, which is Shemuel, but we'll start with this one here. So I also feel that, because you're tapping into your Archangel Michael this month, he is, or the angel is actually bringing in strong energy to work in your favor. So you're really guarded around this pathway that you're taking, because I feel it is a path that is allowing you to expand. I feel it's related to your destiny. I feel like it's something that you need, it's work that you need to put out there, because it's teaching people, it's expanding people, it's inspiring people. Whatever it is for you that you're doing is somehow conducive to humanity on a whole. So you are highly attuned this month, so really work with those energies. But you also have to own your own power, be aware of it, use it to your advantage, and this will put whatever gains that you make into good use. So it's going to be a continual process, one building block upon another building block. So don't squander these things, and you will be able to make further gain. So I feel also that I felt this before, that spring was a very, very significant time for you. So spring is a very creative period for you. It's a take action card that brings more rewards later, in addition to what you're currently gaining. It helps you to engage in extra activity this month. Because you're planting new seeds as well. So you're not just, gaining something in this month, you're also planting new seeds in several directions here. So we also had the King of Keys and we have the Queen of Keys. So this can represent a very sensitive woman, somebody who may be quietly authoritative, but it definitely is someone, man or woman. Again, it's just the energy, but it's also an entrepreneurial energy. So there could be somebody who's coming in here for you that, again, is a perfect match in terms of a partnership, or somebody who's a really good alliance in helping to bring something, taking it to the next level for you. But this is definitely someone who's in business, a person in management or self-employment. But with both those king and queens, there's a strong business partnership or love relationship, again, around your finances. Either way, it's a powerful connection and a good alliance. So this next card also speaks to the same. We have the fated meeting. So this brings in a very important relationship. It really highlights a very important relationship. So whether it's already in existence, it's somehow being built upon. Or again, this is somebody who's new that's coming in, or somebody who is a karmic kind of relationship, but it's something that is transforming you. So maybe because you're moving into this new level, this alliance is now stepping forward. But either way, this goes across the board in terms of business alliance or personal connection. But this is someone from, a life past, before this one, that is powerful and it's promising to your future. So again, maybe this is a publisher or someone who's, coming forward, or something around a workspace or a creative project that is allowing you to see the ways that you need to implement your strategies toward a new level, as I said, or somehow adding to your existing idea. But I was going to go into the Sandra Ann Taylor Energy Oracle cards as well. But I'm going to take these on in a brief way, because so much of the message was really revealed in the first section here with the other cards, with the Akashic Tarot. So in a nutshell, basically just to, uh, reiterate, there's a gain that's coming not only with money, I feel, for the month of May, because there were a fair amount of really substantial monetary cards, but it's also the beginning of something that you're moving into another phase with, because you had the Ace of Pentacles, and there were so many other cards, as I said, that spoke to rewards and abundance. But also with the Energy Oracle cards, there is an overall sense of happiness, due to this creative energy, due to the expansion of your projects. There's a real sense of enthusiasm, a lot of, cups and abundance, as I said, that were coming through. And there's a strong focus and commitment. We've got protection from Shamuel. We've got, Archangel Raphael and Michael from the previous deck. We also have Door to Spirit. There is incredible amounts of protection around this abundance and making sure that it gets to you, with cornucopia. We also have, the journey. So there is going to be some travel that's involved here. And there's definitely a victory. And again, that was around what we would call, I guess, the Tower or the Storm warning. So it feels like it's a surprise, all around, because it's between the blossoming abundance as well as the victory card. So because they're all sandwiched together there, and the cornucopia card, I mean, there is definitely something happening in the month of May in terms of money. So I feel, or growth for sure. But I really feel there's money coming in there's just too much. And not only just money, it feels like there is some kind of really instrumental person that's coming through that's going to help pave the way to your future success. And I feel this is the beginning turning point, is what it feels like. So I feel like there's a lot of enthusiasm, again, expansion of your projects, a lot of creative energy. There's happiness. There's a strong focus on your commitment, to your goals. You're strongly aligned with your destiny this month, and there's some kind of action or opportunity that's going to bring about the reality that you're about to walk through the door into a new beginning with a very unexpected opportunity for gain. That journey card really suggests to me, by way of travel, holiday, a shift in location, a work trip, however this relates to you and your circumstances, there is an adventure ahead here for you. And with the victory card following that, you're definitely a step closer on a goal in the month of May, where you're about to dive in and it seems to be a bit of a surprise. It's unexpected with that storm warning card, but it's leading, and there might be a certain amount of risk around it because of the Tower and the storm card, but it is leading to an increase in your wealth, and you're further increasing your potential because you're seeding more of your talents this month to further your goals in the future. So again, I will do another spread that relates more to the week-to-week money aspects in the Rider-Waite deck in later videos here, so stay tuned. But May seems to be a real turning point for you, Libra, and I would love to hear how that resonates once, we're into May. But there's definitely something here that's going to take off, and there's definitely a lot of momentum in the month of May. So keep doing what you're doing, make the most of the energies that are coming in for you this month, and stay safe and keep moving forward.